but this is a review of, kind of a review. It is my first impressions of Final Fantasy VII Remake. Final Fantasy VII was one of my all-time favorite games. It was my first RPG of all time, my first Square Enix game, and in fact, it was my first PlayStation game. And so, I have a lot of love for that game. And I'm a big Square Enix fan. I have been for years. So, I just don't know how I truly feel about the remake. It's a good game, don't get me wrong. I love the combat, I love the feel of it. I do like some of the changes to that end. But the story, I do have some issues with the story. Yes, it is. If you come into Final Fantasy Remake hoping that it's like the story is exactly the same with just better graphics and cooler combat, you're gonna be disappointed. They have changed quite a bit, actually. I'm up to, I don't know what chapter I'm on right now, but it's right before Cloud goes to save Aerith. Oh, not Aerith, but Tifa. About to save Tifa from Don Carrion. Sorry, I can't. But you know the part where he has to dress as a girl. And we all know that part. And it's one of the most iconic parts of Final Fantasy VII. And one of the funniest. And yeah, it delves into a lot of the other characters a lot more, which is kind of interesting. But I don't know. I'm not a graphics master, but some of the animation is a little off. Barrett is one of the more, I don't know, it just seems off to me. But hey, Square Enix took in the guys who made the first game, so. But yeah, just my first impressions is, it's a good game. Now I want to play the original. I want to find the original that I had, or buy a new one. Maybe get the remastered version and play it, because Final Fantasy VII was my favorite game. Cloud was always one of my favorite characters. It is literally the only video game I actually openly teared up for when Aerith died in the original game. It really hit me hard because I really liked her. And then it hit me even harder when I realized I used her as my main healer and I didn't raise anyone else up. So I pretty much had to reset the game. I had to do that several times, actually. My first playthrough of Final Fantasy VII, I got to places where I had failed to level up enough. And then I hit one of those lock spots. Like the first time it ever happened to me was Jenova on the boat. The first time you face Jenova, I got my butt kicked constantly. I didn't understand what the heck happened because I was pretty much killing everything before that. Then I realized I needed to grind up a whole lot more. So I ended up going back and, redoing it and resetting it up, and it really helped. So yeah, that's just my initial feelings right now on Final Fantasy VII Remake. It's still a great game. By itself, I think it'll be great. I am kind of worried of what they're going to do with the rest of it, because I just don't know how they're going to do it yet. But yeah, I know it's, a lot of people are loving it, and I don't blame them. I really like it. Man. And yes, the flashbacks to the actual original cutscenes that they do sometimes is just freaking awesome. And just nostalgia, bringing back all the memories. Because I played the demo, Final Fantasy Remake demo, and you see the original cutscene from the original game, and I literally was tearing up. That's how much I love this game. And it just brought back all of my memories of just spending hours trying to figure out where all the items were, exploring the world. That game was massive. The story was so deep. The characters were well made, well written. It was just such a good game. and I can't wait to see what it has for me. I do plan on doing a full review of the game when I finish it. I'm a little behind. The game's been out for a little while now, um, but yeah, I plan on doing a full review. Yeah, it's really fun. It's different than I ever expected, and it's amazing. Um, but yeah, I made me re-download Final Fantasy 15 again because I just kind of was like, yeah, I kind of want to play 15 again. I actually enjoyed that one. 14, I've been a big Final Fantasy 14 player for a while. As you can see, my little guy there is the Gunbreaker from Final Fantasy 14. It's one of my level 80 jobs already. Oh, but I just don't know. I actually am not right now playing 14. I kind of let my subscription end because I kind of got burnt out before this last patch came out, and maybe I might jump back into it here in a couple weeks or so. I'm just busy. Just working on the book and trying to get everything I can done for you guys out there. But yeah, anyways, that's just my first impressions. If you are planning on picking it up, I suggest you do. But if you want a true Final Fantasy VII game, this is not it. This isn't the true old, it's not the original story. It's got a lot of changes. I will do a spoiler review where I will talk about the changes I've seen and what I feel about them, and how I wish they would hold certain things back for the later ones instead of just throwing it right now. I kind of understand why they did it, but I also kind of wish they didn't. But yeah, I don't know. It brings back a lot of memories, but all it does is make me want to play the original. Like, it's fun. I like the combat. The combat's fluid. You get to dodge around. You get to actually, you don't feel like it's turn-based. As I'm not a, big turn-based player anymore. So, but that original RPG was such a good one. It was my first, and Final Fantasy 8 I played until until my game stopped working at the moon. When you get to that little thing and you had like the moon cutscene with all the monsters are on the moon, my game would freeze every stinking time right there, and I could not get past that. I never gotten past that freaking cutscene, and it pissed me off. God, that sucked. I need to get that. I wonder if they have a remake for that. I'll have to look and have to play that again, because God, that was a good game too. Final Fantasy 9 I did enjoy. I like the little black mage. That guy was cool. 10 and 10-2 were 11 was actually Final Fantasy 11 was my first MMO, and I played the hell out of that game for forever. But I'm off topic. I always get off topic. But anyways, drink goes out to all of you out there, you pop culture freaks. I do like some rum. Gotta have some rum, man. But yeah, just stay tuned. I will be releasing, hopefully soon, updates on my book. We're actually talking to my uncle, who's an artist, about doing character designs so that I can put those out on the Facebook page, and then start doing character bios, like short, little videos on the character bios with the art to them. I can't draw, so hopefully this works. And if he wants to do it, and if he, we're gonna talk to him hopefully either tonight or tomorrow. And he's not a big artist. He's a small time artist, but he's a good one. And if he wants to do this and really thinks he can do it well, I'm gonna give it to him and let's see what happens. And hopefully it works out, because I do need an artist, and I would love to have him do my cover to my book and do I would love to be able to eventually do an art book that goes to sale with my book. Just, I want hardcover or softcover, like something like this, and then an art book with it. and maybe a collector's edition or something like that with it that, you know, shows all the art he did throughout, you know, all the character designs, the monsters, the, you know, the demons, the creatures you'll find in the world that have already been told through the first book. Because I'm planning doing a 3-book series at beginning, and then 3 more after that, and then I'm opening it up to all of you. It's my plan. I want to do 6 books in all, where I end it where you guys can all pitch in and create your own, you know, races and stories and characters and add them into my universe. That's my eventual goal. So stay tuned and, you know, stay safe during this time of, you know, hardship. And I hope all your families are doing well. Just, you know, keep going. It'll be over soon. Hopefully. Hopefully it'll be all over soon and we can all, you know, get back to life, and hopefully pop culture improves and Hollywood stops being a jackass and they start thinking about the fans again. Because, you know, the fans are what makes everything happen. There's no fans, there's no anything. We just live in a shitty world where we all live on a shitty fucking planet. Alright. Thank you for staying tuned, and I hope you all have a great day. This is your friendly neighborhood beer vet signing off.